Hey everyone, Gobotch here. Welcome back to the channel for more Madden 22 with your Cowboys franchise. We're here for week 4 in our second season. We're 2-1, and today's matchup against the Giants is for first place in the NFC early on in the season, but still a big matchup nonetheless against Saquon, Daniel Jones, and company. They're one of the top rush defenses, or offenses, excuse me, in the league. Also a top 8 scoring offense. Number 1 also in takeaways on defense. So we got to take care of the football against this Giants defense. Now, hopefully today we can right the wrongs. We struggled last episode with some takeaway issues. We struggled a little bit with Dak out there. Was not a good day. So we need to clear things up, clean it up, take care of it, and get a big win here today to take and keep first place in the division. As always, if you enjoy, hit the thumbs up, comment below. If you want to join and become a member on the channel to help us in a bigger way, hit that membership tab button and join as a rookie or a veteran to have your own created rookie in this year's draft class to be drafted by me or another team. Also, of course, subscribe, hit that bell so you never miss out. But this is a big game. The Giants, Saquon and company, they got weapons all over the field, but they're just a team that's in a new direction. They got Ron Rivera here as their head coach in our series. After he was fired from Washington, now here with the G-men. And Daniel Jones is a quarterback that is susceptible to issues. We've seen that he's got 5 interceptions on the season, 4 passing touchdowns. We need to get to him as much as we can as we miss Saquon. First play goes up. Ooh. Okay, he's gone.
Some great running backs in the NFL the last decade or so.
That's one heck of a start.
Might be among the smoothest of them all. What a heck of a run right there.
One play, and we're already down. Holy Toledo Mud Hens, what is going on here? All right. What a start. 75-yard run for Saquon.
Here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
We get it to 20.
Whew.
Okay, here we go. We need our run game to be able to battle. We saw what happened last episode against the run game of the Tennessee Titans. It was we were out rushed. Even though Pollard had a heck of a game, he earned himself that 5-year contract we just signed him for $25 million. Solid deal. But our defensive front and linebacker core has got to do a better job against the run. Got to do a better job. Pollard up the middle, takes or to the left wing or left side, I guess, picks up a big chunk. First down, Cowboys. I still like us running it here. The linebacker is ready for that one this time. All right, so not a ton there. Oh shoot, I forgot to put back in Burks. My bad. Let's fix that. Burks, you should be starting over Ross. Oh, you should also be in the slot. My bad. Fix some of the issues. Slot receiver, boom, boom. Oop, nope. There we go. All right, fixed it. 2nd and 9. Schultz likes that option he has. Oh, tried to get upfield on him. First down, 17 yards on the first pass of the day for Dak as he hits Ross for a big gainer.
So the drive takes him into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hit our man CD, hits a seam, hits past the 28. Boom, baby. Boom, baby.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well.
Hit our man. Oh my gosh. Schultz got destroyed. Thank God our lineman fell on it. Wow. Hammered. Hammered. Steele coming in motion here to give me an extra blocker. Pollard winded. And we don't get anything on that really except for 3. We'll take it. I still can't believe the hit we just saw.
uncanny.
And that's exactly what you want from
Shaheen on the... Dude, they are laying the wood on us right now. They are hammering us. I mean, absolutely just bulldozing over us. We're going to give Dowdle a carry here. Let's go. Good run for 9 up the middle. Now we're going to go to Sewell. We're utilizing all 3 of our backs in this playbook. And runs up, makes it 1st and goal for the boys. And now we're going to go the flip. The flip? We don't. We got him. No, why'd you? Okay, he's strong runner. Thank God. Thank God. So we tied up. 2nd on the year for that man. And we are tied up at 7. 5:45 remaining here in the 1st quarter of play against these division foes. Good stuff. Good stuff indeed. Good stuff indeed.
Each team has scored 7-7 here as the kicks away.
All right, 7-7.
Effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
So 1st and 10.
Offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground.
I don't like what we're seeing there.
Now the defense
Pressure coming, and it is Basham on the sack to get it going here for us. Let's go, baby. You're not getting no big, huge run this time, Saquon, or anybody for that measure.
18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
Up the middle. He's already feeling himself. He cuts back, gets a good chunk. 2 for 84 already on the day. If we can keep him under 100, 150 yards, I think we're doing okay. 120 maybe at best, at worst. 3rd and 9. Wide open. Galladay versus Diggs. Incomplete. We'll take that. Drake London to return. Short one. Nothing on it. That's all right. So, our ball with a chance to take the 1st lead of the game for the boys.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time,
we get a good chunk there with Pollard getting things started. 5 for 30 for Pollard already today.
After what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive.
They go back to Pollard on 2nd down.
Cuts back in. Somehow we turned that into something because we were dead to rights. 3rd and 1. We're going to go to Sewell. He didn't get it. He did not get it. But he got this one, and there he goes, rumbling downfield for the 1st down. My man. What a play.
And it doesn't matter whether you're a zone blocking team, a man blocking team, gap blocking, whatever you want to call it.
Go, Coop. There's a... That better not be a hold, but it probably is. Of course it is. Of course it is. It's on James Daniels, one of the newest big trade pieces we got.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people
My God.
the guys who just gave up that play.
Picks up a few yards.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it?
All right. 2nd and 17.
5 straight runs.
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's
Hitter.
working,
Let's go, Schultz. 1st down. Through the chains, baby.
That's a pretty throw right there.
It's a nice throw. Very nice throw indeed. They're plugging up here.
Right sideline, a really good route. Moving the defenders towards the middle of the field before breaking to the side.
And we tried to juke out a man. Instead, we just roll over him. 1st down.
Very nice route.
from the red zone now. Prescott.
Hitter man Burks. He's back in there for a 1st and goal.
Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as the
Keep him out there.
Titans lead at about the 5. They'll try and run for it on first.
Caller down at the 1.
This one forward as they stop it right around the 1.
Oh,
Give him
man.
4 on the carry.
Can we make it a multi-touchdown day for Sewell? Huh? Come on.
They'll try to run
You
this
know
one
it.
in.
You know it.
They'll take it.
Shrugs off the first, falls down over the line, and that is a second. Shawo? What's his name? Shawo? Sorry. I'm going to call him Thunder. Boom, baby. 14-7. On top. On top, a 10-play, 60-some-odd-yard drive right there. We'll take it 100%.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
So, here we go. Touchback from Tony.
They'll just take a seat in the driver.
1:16 left here in the first quarter. 14-7 lead for the boys. And Saquon in the backfield here.
Ready to begin their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot.
Nowhere to go as we covered both, and it's Terrell Basham for his second of the game.
Able to get in there for his second sack
Not
of
to
the
be
afternoon.
denied. Not to be denied.
After that sack,
Second and
it's
21 after the loss of 11 on the sack.
It's a give.
Boom, right back into. You hear the crowd, they're hyped. They're hyped. Third and 21, the defense coming alive here in Arlington. Get this place unglued.
Operating from the gun.
They go out and incomplete. 3 and out, and Nichols is hurt on the play. That's not what we want to see. I feel like he gets hurt every game, though.
Send out their punter now.
It's a little bit worrisome seeing how he keeps getting hurt. So London to return it. I could have. I didn't know if we were going to get that block, but we'll take it. Bruce Sternum will not return. Great. Great. Can we stay healthy for one game?
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Hit our man right there, Shaheen.
Drive starts with a completion.
Oh, the juke! You took the ankles. What a move from Shaheen. As we take it to the end of one, we are on top. They have negative 19 passing yards. Holy smokes, what a quarter, what a game. Second quarter of play. We're on top, and we have great field position here as it's 1st and 10. Don't like what we're seeing. We're going to go right here.
Off the play fake, Prescott.
Wide open. Overthrown.
And his throw here is
Unfortunate that didn't get picked. I thought we had an easy catch there.
because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's
Pollard
how
couldn't.
he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
3rd and 4.
7 yards on the ground for him so far. Now Prescott.
Up and over the top.
For the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. More problems here on
My bad.
third down.
That's me just taking a risk, taking a shot when I shouldn't have. So that was a bad decision.
Win on 3rd down. It makes it hard to win a
Keep it a 10-point game now.
defense, rely on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive
All right.
line.
So now let's see if the defense can come up with another big stop because they are looking pretty good today so far. Pretty dang good.
One score lead, 2 score lead, etc.
They're
But
playing
this is
well.
where you kinda start banking those points that come in helpful later
And
on.
there's the return as he gets
That
across.
decision to bring it out ends up not being a good
1st and 10. Here we go from the Giants at their own 20.
The Giants offense at the line.
And they now having to run in at left end.
By 10, 17-7.
See what you're
They
worth.
come up on a 1st and 10.
There's a bull rush. And another one. And there's a 1st down catch, though.
And he's got it past the
Just couldn't quite get down
hit and dropped.
quickly enough.
Scrimmage the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 for Daniel Jones and the Giants.
From the gun, Jones.
Taking a deep ball shot. It is picked by Williams. First as a Cowboy, and there we go, baby.
And the Cowboys are going to get this back to their own 30.
Let's go. That's Daniel Jones. Just should have scrambled. Should have took off running. Had at least 10 yards right there. But we'll take that. We'll take the pick. First takeaway of the game for either side. Happy we're on the right side of it.
And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football.
Ah, I should have went. My bad. Should have went to the inside of that block instead of the outside of that block. That's on me. That's my bad. 2nd and 6.
Run for Pollard.
Little quick jukes. 69 yards already today for this man. Have yourself a day, shall we?
Play action now. Prescott.
Oh boy.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain
Breathe.
possession there, and it's 2nd down.
Should have been picked.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Prescott.
With that block. Nope.
Man, and he hits him in stride.
We hit Burks.
And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. The Cowboys
3rd and 3.
down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's
We're close. I think we're going to go tempo.
He's very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
And we'll get it that time. First down. There you see the deal for Tony Pollard. It's a very nice contract.
The franchise tag, but I bet they're relieved to have that deal done. Keep him around.
And he's a good guy.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh, what are they?
Good team chemistry. Always
What are they doing here?
You've got it. You don't want to let it get away.
Oh my gosh, Peppers just destroyed you. But it doesn't matter. Because we got a nice chunk of yards there.
Through the air, on the ground, they move the ball with relative ease.
See what that safety does here.
Prescott on first down. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his man in stride.
Touchdown! Let's go! Come on! We extended the play with our legs until they bit and created the space. And Dowdle. We're getting all the running backs involved in this thing today, man. And we are rolling here in Arlington. This is what we needed after that loss last episode. We needed to get going, get clicking, offensively and defensively. So far, after that first play of the game, I thought things were going to be a battle and a long way to go, but we've settled in a groove now. Touchback taken. Whew. So, 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
Oh, get him. Let's go. Odigizua. Zawa, whatever. Odigizua. Nice play. Another sack on the game for this defensive line. It's coming alive today.
Throwing on 2nd and long.
Ah.
To the right and complete to Gallup.
Bull rush them all. Bull rush. Bull rush. All day, every day. 3rd and 13 now. And no. 4th down we hold. The defense is just thriving right now, playing well. London to return the punt. And we'll probably get it around our 40, given that they're punting underneath the... Yeah, it's about right. Give me a good block right there. I can still run this thing. 44. Let's go. Let's go. We're already moving and grooving this thing. Looking very good so far. Very good. Pollard doing his thing. 15 for 91. It will not be too long before we get a breakout game from Pollard where he's going to get to have his dev trait game. Maybe even be next episode. I honestly think if we have another huge game from him right here, it may happen. We may have the dev trait game before too long. Seriously. For 2nd and 7 here. They're not completely biting on the run right now from what I can tell. So we're going to just stay safe and pick up a chunk.
3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up.
Now let's go to it.
About 4 to go.
Now let's run the read.
Play fake. Here's Prescott.
Caught by Ross the third. First down.
And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Keep things simple is the name of the game. And I don't like this one, so we're going to actually go... You know, we can try it.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back.
Didn't quite work the way we intended right there on that one.
Back at the 22. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Looking to throw again on second down. Prescott flushed out right. He's going to have the
Got back the 2 we lost. Makes it 3rd and 9.
throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 9.
Prescott now. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
I haven't been here before. We did the same pretty much throw, so we're going to do it again. Kick the field goal, get the points. 27-20 is your score. That's fine. So Carter with a kick. 2:31 left in the half.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Touchback taken. All right. So what kind of drive do they have in them?
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. First month of the season, those numbers pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong.
Oh my goodness. Diggs came off the cornerback blitz unattended, and he gets the sack. It's another sack for this defense. It's what, our 4th?
To try again after the sack. Jones.
And they go down. Gets back, makes it a what, a 3rd and 9? 3rd and 9.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando.
3rd and 9 here.
All the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
And not going to be enough. We're going to call a timeout, get the ball back. 4th down again. We're actually going to do a block here.
And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today.
Tried to get after his butt.
I think he mishit it.
Go. We'll take that. Down to 46. Great field position with 2 timeouts. I mean, great field position here. I actually want to find something for Coop here. See if we can go a little play action, get him to bite down here.
He's in his own second quarter.
You have to go with Pollard or.
And that's the magic number for a running back. Anytime you get to that triple digits, that's all you're looking for. But he's got
tempo.
a chance
Let's
to
go.
really
Keep the
exceed
clock
that
moving.
this
Keep moving.
That's been the gold standard for a long time, hasn't it? That 100-yard mark.
It really has, and that never has to shift because it's in a game. It's a 1,000-yard mark.
Good. Good.
Since we've gone from 12
Pick
to
up
14
20 there.
to 16
Stops the
games,
clock.
it
So
was
get out of play.
And normally you see 3 tight ends in a formation. You have to
Holy
think to
smokes.
yourself, this is gonna be a run, and I know as a safety, when I saw that, I took an extra step or 2 towards the line of scrimmage. Instead, they threw the ball, and he
First and
found
10.
one of those tight ends for a very nice pickup.
Flush to his right.
Throw it away. Throw it away.
Just get rid of it.
Live to see another down.
That right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket.
Pollard
Realized he had
winded.
nothing. Just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Oh.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of
I got to give them a little bit of credit on their coverage right now. They got on us. Doing a good job.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz.
4th down. They want the ball back. I want to put the exclamation point on this half, so I'm going to go for it. As ill-advised as it may seem, 4th and 4, I think we can get this.
Offense has converted twice already here in this first half on 4th down.
Here we go. 4th and 4.
And here we go again.
Got it.
He's gonna have his
First and goal.
It's complete. Well, the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to
Pivot
finish
now.
off this drive with 6 points. Prescott from the gun. Firing
Off the hands. He had it. He had it. All right. We're going to go something for Coop here.
It certainly is because he catches it well.
With sweep.
Creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every
All right, here we go.
On the jet sweep, here's Cooper.
In his way in, touchdown, Coop. Very nicely done. He made a nice little shimmy juke back inside. And you'll love to see that right here. He said, well, we're going to get over you. Excuse me. Touchdown. Let's go. That is a tough one for them to swallow. They had a chance to make it a field goal. But we had other things to say about that. Linebacker core there for the boys, talking things out. They're celebrating, having a great game so far overall, holding this Giant offense that's been one of the top scoring offenses in the league. Number 8, matter of fact. 7.5 points. It's pretty dang solid. I don't care who you are. It's pretty dang solid. So here we go, 1st and 10.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they to get to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
That will be completed.
That's caught by Galladay. And he's going to be out.
Nobody, Diggs just took off downfield like a madman.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use
1st and 10.
something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Underneath throw, caught. They got to use a timeout. In field goal range now, I think, or right on the cusp of it with Gano. We're going to bring another blitz here.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones.
And out route caught. Clock's moving. Tick-tock. Tick-tock. They're going to use a timeout. 6 seconds left. What do they got left in them right here? They're going to try to kick the field goal. With 6 seconds, huh? It's a long field goal. And it will be right. But we got a chance at a Hail Mary. Haha. Let's have some fun with this one. Let's try to chunk one. Why not? Why not? I don't care. Let's just run to, just run.
If this kick is missed, the ball comes back to where? The spot that they snapped it from. So field position becomes a factor. I think in this spot, you might also want to think about throwing the Hail Mary.
Those are deep.
You know, put the ball up in the air. Maybe you can get 6.
There's a flag.
Yeah, see what happens. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Yeah, let's go. We get a PI. We're going to get the ball on the 1.
So that PI call will give them one more play.
And it'll be an untimed
We get the ball on the 1.
The half will end after this one, unless there's another defensive penalty.
We're going to sneak it. What on earth? Boom, let's go. Come on. Touchdown, boys. We put up a 40 spot in the first half against this team. Unreal. And the Hail Mary to the PI, the Giants just can't get anything to quite go their way. And touchback taken. We'll take that. That's a 53-yard drive in 2 seconds. All right, we'll take it in the second half. We're on top. Big. All right, second half. There's still that glitch of us getting returned the ball twice, I think. It's the weirdest thing ever. Whatever, we got to fix that sometime. And there's a flag, so I think it don't matter anyways. We're going to start way backed up. As it's a hold. So yeah, the first half went about as well as you could anticipate or expect a game to go. As we dominated this game. Pollard's already tired. That's not boding well for us. But he's going to try to get a run here, and then we're going to get him up below for a second here. There's 10. He's got 108 yards on 18 carries already today. He has been dominant. With this offensive line, I mean, I know we've got a few pieces that are different now. Pollard's a solid back. He can get yards. Dowdle, team. 2 for 10 now. Let's go the play action shot here.
Left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
They'll buy some time right.
There he is. Cooper, first down. 17 for 22. 24, excuse me, for 222. He's playing about as well as you can play today. Dak is overall. CD wide open here, man. There's CD. Get a good chunk of yards. So, we want to lean on the ground as much as we possibly can overall.
Teddy Bridgewater is his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school.
First, second, and 4 here. There he is. He's going to bulldoze through one, pick up the first. He's got 7 for 47 with 2 touchdowns. He's having a really solid day. Overall, they can't stop us. This defense is tired now. I mean, we are rolling. The stretch plays, for whatever reason, just don't click for me. Let's go with an inside run here for... Yeah, why not? Williams never got downhill. Stop that man. Ever. Third and 7. Zone coverage here.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you.
And we have nowhere to go. Nowhere to go there. I saw. Long 57-yard field goal we can hit.
Start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost.
Oh my God, we missed it.
And sometimes we overdo
the bar I thought was going to go down a lot quicker than it did. That's on me. It's my bad. So we don't execute. They get the ball back with great field position here. Let's hope that's not a telltale sign of the way this half's going to go now. Saquon, who started off the game with a huge play, and 4 for 89 now. I mean, he's started off as hot as you could start a game, and since has done nothing. Completed.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from. Tight ends know that they
Right,
become a
Nay.
big part
Come
of
on.
the passing game because they should be an easy outlet.
Cover 2. They're going to stay with it. They're going to go in the box here. Bench.
So to speak.
And there's a run, broken 1. Parsons is there. 92 yards now for Saquon.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback.
Jones Jr. here has got Saquon in his sights.
No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Up the middle. And there's Chin coming downhill, making the play on the tackle. 3rd and 3. Come on, D. Come on, D. Get a stop here. Get the ball back. And overthrown. Incomplete. No, no, no. 4th down, long field goal here. But makeable. Freaking out. Yeah. Up and through. 41-7, now 41-10, as they hit the first field goal of the game for themselves. So, here we go. London to return. Yeah. Yeah. So again, I really just want to try to get this clock to wind down. It's been such a one-sided game. And we couldn't break the tackle. I tried to truck. That didn't work.
You know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get
1st and 10.
Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And to give this time to the tailback.
Didn't get anything there. That was terrible. So we're gonna definitely go. No tempo. Get shoe clock mode going here. Try to wind that clock down as much as we can.
Hands it off out of the gun.
Nothing got open. I tried to be patient and wait for a block to develop.
Just a gain of 1 there.
That was a no-go. 3rd down and 10.
But they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Cooper the catch. 1st down. Move the chains. 1st and 10. 2nd catch on the day for Coop. 40.
1st and 10, and if they score on on this drive. Might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Yeah. 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 Let's go. Come on.
61 yards rushing for him now with a couple
He is having a good day. Multi-touchdown day and almost 100 yards. He's nearing it. He may get it. Got a Pollard here. Nothing. Everything plugged up on that. 21 for 110. And not necessarily liking this play so far. Let's see if anybody comes. There he is. There he is. We had him. That's got to be a catch if you're CeeDee Lamb right there. Got to be a catch. There's Coop again. Another catch. First down. Cowboys. Move the chain some more. All right, here we go. 41-10. Take the handoff. Right up the gut. Bang. Got one. Got one. McKeon, you want to get on in the action here? You don't get your name called that often, my man, so let's try you out. We'll hit Burks instead. That's easy. That's easy money right there, baby. Now I got to go to the jet sweep with Coop, which we almost scored on earlier. No, we did score on this earlier. Final play of the third. Here we go. Ah, they couldn't get it off. That's all right. End of 3, same score, except they added 3 to the play. They got, now it's 41-10. Ahead of the quarter 4. Let's finish this thing out. 3-1 start. All right, our ball. First and goal from the 9. Let's go to Dowdle here. Didn't get it. Thought for a second we would. Second and goal now, and so we're going to go with Ross on this and see if CeeDee can get the block outside here. That went nowhere in a hurry. Shoot. Third and goal.
When you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not,
well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what
I'm going for it. I don't care. Fourth and goal at the 4. I can get 4 yards here.
Give him 8 yards that time on the
I can get 4 yards here. Give me let's go gun, twin back. Actually, let's go gun, trio. Fake the handoff, go play action, wide receiver in.
Receiver to the left is Cooper. Now Prescott on 4th down. Can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes They're turned away on 4th and goal.
Was trying to extend the play.
Able to come up with a goal line stand. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Pickett, oh my gosh, you're right there. How do you not?
Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does.
Second and 10.
To throw again on second down.
Pickett.
Jones. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end.
Okay, nice play.
Get this up to the 30-yard line.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it.
It is very well over.
As a defense, they don't want to get so soft.
No, I don't want them to score a touchdown.
The ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage and puts points on the board.
Big hit from Parsons on Saquon. Daniel Jones just went over the 100-yard mark today. God bless. Just now. Checks down, hits Ingram. He breaks one. Ingram's just taking on the whole Cowboys secondary on his own. Cover 2 is not working, so let's get out of that. Let's go cover 3 match. You know what? Actually, let's bring some blitz here. Screen pass to perfection. Chop the legs out there. So they're getting what they want now.
another 13 yards there twice in a row. And
Come on, D-line. Wake up.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job.
Game's not over yet.
All around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play.
Oh, okay. Couldn't get there.
They got the defense on their heels a little bit.
Close. But no dice. Jones got to play down the line now here, huh? Get to him. Break on it. Oh, almost picked. Third down and 10. Now we know what they're going to run. All right, we see. Nope. Jones is tired. Check down and thought Moore picked that. Fourth down. They're going to kick the field goal. They're not. Press. Press. Press.
And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent.
And wide open. One-on-one, you couldn't do your job, Moore. Wilson's got to play in at linebacker now. We got some tired dudes out here. And checks down. Parsons there. Tackles Saquon. Gain of 6. 5, they say. Okay. 2nd and 5. I formation. Teague the 3rd second. And tackle down. Asamoah right there. Making a play. The rookie. Not converted on 3rd down yet today. Probably going to be a run. Huge hit. Yeah. Get out of here. Huge hit. 4th and 3. Anticipating a play here with him.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Breaking down on it, he got the first. Dadgummit.
And he takes it down to the 30.
Another conversion.
Picks up the first.
Clock winding down.
Looking to throw. Jones.
Check down and tackled at the 10. Gain of 3.
Yards the gain there. 2nd down.
2nd down now. Run up the middle. They're going to go back out. Barkley goes nowhere. Picks up 1. Nearing 100 yards. What did I say earlier? If we can hold him to less than 120, I call that a win. Well, so far, been able to do it. 3rd and 6.
Throwing Jones.
And they go the screen pass, and they got it. Unless we get the tackle. Nope. Ran away from it. Good for you. Garbage points. Garbage points. That's all it is. Wow. Don't anticipate they're going to go for a onside here, so I'm just going to go regular. Nope, they are. Wow. Figured they know it's over. And there's no chance. Hands team out in the field. Ready to return this bad boy. Burks has it, and he falls on it, and there we go. So here comes Tony Pollard. You see the day he's had. He's not tried to. We purposefully not tried to run it with him in the second half that much, mainly because he's running it so much. 445 total yards of offense for this Cowboy offense today. So good. Nowhere. I'm done running the stretch plays. Holy crap. They go nowhere. Legitimately, they go nowhere.
2nd and 10. Play action now. Prescott.
Caught for Coop. Boom. Coop with the catch. 288 through the air for Dak Prescott. So easy. So easy. 2-minute warning about to come. We're going to just take this all the way down to it. And there it is. It's a 2-minute warning. 41-17. We haven't scored in the second half. It's just kind of been a trudge a little bit here, huh? So 1st and 10. I want to get in the end zone one more time if we can. I don't want to be shut out in the second half.
looking to do is just salt away the... And it's out. He put it on the carpet. But fortunately, he's able to...
So they're looking to strip the ball now.
That could have been trouble.
All right, keep that in mind. Now we need to be conservative, because they are definitely trying to strip here now. Second and 7.
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover it for his squad.
Oh, A was open. There's a hold. I think it's coming back anyways to see if they're going to... No, personal foul, roughing the passer. We'll take that instead.
They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty's not going to help.
In these types of situations, players will tell
CD, if you get the block here, we got a good play. I know I said I hate these stretch plays, but if he gets a block...
not a good play.
Nope, never mind. Never mind. Trudging backwards.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I want to get one more touchdown.
And he'll give it here to his running
Yeah.
back. And able to get him
Down to the 4.
here, just inside the 5, about the 4. 7 big yards on the carry.
Last play of the game. Here we go.
To the goal line with third down upcoming. Prescott on third and goal. Under a heavy rush and down he
All right,
goes.
whatever. So 4th and goal. Didn't work out. They get the sack on us. It don't matter though, because we win the game. It was just kind of a...
On offense.
I don't know. You get a big lead like that. It's like that in real life too, where it's just like the second half is just like meh. But we get the big win on our home field. Sole possession now, first place, as we dominate this team. Daniel Jones could not hold a candle to us. Nothing. Dak, 74% completion rate. Nice day. Clean day. Pollard, 25 for 119.
So for the Cowboys,
Sewell, 10 for 61, 2 rushing touchdowns. Prescott had 1. Coop had 1.
get to stay put for a few
We mixed it up
days
through the air. You see that?
Houston Texans
Nobody had more than 5.
Meanwhile, for the
But we hit
Giants,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 different targets.
they'll look to get
I mean, that's a heck of a game right there.
as they travel up
Mixing it up. Defensively, top tackler was Parsons. We had sacks all over the place. We had 4 in total. Basham with 2, Diggs, and then Odigizua with 1. Marcus Williams with 1 interception on the day. Very nicely done. Kenny Moore had 2 deflections. It's a heck of a win. All-around team effort. 3-1 now, moving on to week 5. We'll take it. All right, massive win across the board. We're going to go ahead and advance. We're getting ready for the Texans next episode at home. Staying in Arlington. We're in our home stretch right now. We're getting ready for a home stretch for the next 2 games, and then we're getting ready to head down the road week 7 against the Colts. That's going to be a really fun one against our former running back Zeke. But 3-1 now. Lone team on 3-1 in our division. Everybody else has 2 or more losses, which is huge. But yeah, next episode, taking on a team that offensively has some weapons, but just not kind of meandering team. They're not really that good overall. In terms of stat leaders and whatnot after the few weeks. Let's go take a look before we end the episode. I want to show you all stat leaders just to see how everybody's kind of shaken out across the league in terms of league leaders and whatnot. See if we're anywhere near it. So Jacoby Brissett leading the league in passing. What? Leading the league in passing is Brissett. Brady, then Allen, Ryan, Lawrence, Howell, the rookie, Derek Carr. Dak's down that list. He's not really passing for that many touchdowns or anything. He has 9 passing touchdowns, which is down there. 3 picks, which Brissett's killing it in yards, but he's thrown 7 picks, which is a ton. We've thrown 3 with Dak. We've had a really good year overall. We've settled down a little bit there. Derrick Henry's the top running back, followed by Ezekiel Elliott. Both guys have 7 rushing touchdowns. Pollard, you see his name there. He is in the top 10 running backs in the league. 79 rushes for 355. In terms of yards per attempt, that puts him in a solid number overall. Zeke has 7 rushing touchdowns, tied for the lead with Derrick Henry. In terms of yards per game, it's Henry, Zeke, Barkley, McCaffrey, Chubb, Kamara, and then Pollard. Pollard's numbers will continue to increase as we go, but we'll just see how that goes down the line here for him. So receiving leaders, Stephon Diggs, top receiver, followed by Gage Jr., Ridley, Pascal, Thomas, Kittle, and Waller. Top touchdown man in the league right now is Devontae Parker. 7 receiving touchdowns on the season currently. It's insane. Who allowed the most sacks overall? Garrett Bowles. Leatherwood, that's the guy we just got. He's got to improve. He's only a 1-year pro. He's on his 2nd year, but we got to see him improve. He's allowed way too many sacks this season. Top tackle leader is Murray 2nd. Top tackle for a lost man is David Onyemata. Fletcher Cox and company. Top sack man right now is Daniel Hunter. Daniel Hunter is 7 sacks on the season. Top pick man league, Bobby Wagner. You got a bunch of guys here with 3. So we're about to see that Phillips player very, very soon. We're number 3 offense in terms of yardage, number 10 overall defense in terms of yardage. So yeah, I think we're in the right direction. That's a big win, offense and defensively speaking. Next one, we got to shut down the Deshaun Watson and that offense. They do have some weapons there, and Watson does scare me. So we'll see how it goes. If you enjoyed this one, though, hit that thumbs up, comment below. Keep it tuned here for all things franchise and dynasty content. But thank you again for being a part of it. Stay safe. God bless. We'll see you back here in the next one. Y'all take it easy.